When are these people going to drop their flags and realize that they're not doing anything positive for their people? What's the point of joining a gang just to go against your people? This is why people say they have low IQs. How you going to be a part of something negative that's destroying your own people? You're supposed to drop your flag. Join something positive. Why don't you protect your people? When you see people getting robbed, why don't you jump in and stop it? You see people getting beat up. Why don't you jump in and stop it? It's enough of y'all. No, but y'all don't do that. Y'all are the ones who are robbing and beating up black people, shooting black people. It makes absolutely no sense. That's why so many people talk bad about y'all. Nobody respects you. Nobody. Because that's dysfunctional behavior. Nobody respects negativity but another negative person. Good people respect other good people. So how you going to have an outrage about racism, and police brutality when these Bloods and Crips are brutalizing people in black communities? Where's the outrage for that? Why are black people giving them a pass? I don't understand it. You sit back and allow these savages to destroy your own communities. You don't call the cops on them. You don't do nothing. So what's the point? You might as well move away and let them have the communities. Thing about this is that they was raised by single mothers. Their mamas messed them up. That's why they're violent. They just do whatever they want. That's what happened when you don't have a father. You do whatever you want. They got all this other stuff to worry about. Latino racism. People discriminating against you. Not hiring you. Not renting you apartments. Showing all this discrimination. So why would you turn on each other when you have all these other people going against you? Wouldn't common sense tell you to stick together? That's common sense. Why would you be a part of something that's destroying your people? You got to have a low IQ. You don't see nothing wrong with you going against your own people. You fighting your own people. Robbing your own people. Starting trouble. Being troublemakers. Harassing people. If you don't see nothing wrong with that, if that's okay with you and you're a part of that, you have a low IQ. Very animalistic behavior. This is why people are afraid of you. This is why they discriminate against you. This is why they won't help you. When are these people going to drop their flags? And I'm being nice by calling them people because that's not what I really think about them. When are they going to drop their flags and stop destroying their own people? Stop committing crimes. All that does is it takes away your rights once you become a felon. There's a lot of things you can't do. You can't get a passport. You can't own a business. You can't do this. You can't do that. You is taking away your rights by being a thug and a street dude. Basically, you back to slave status. Yes, that's right. Being a thug means you're a slave. All your rights has been taken away from you, and you made money for the prison system by you being in there. And those are the same people who used to own the slave plantations. The people who owns and controls the prison system. So you're their slave again by being a thug. You don't like being free? You don't like being able to do things that everybody else can do? I don't see how could you give so much of your time and energy into something negative when you have the opportunity to be a part of something positive. If these gangs, the Bloods and Crips and all these other gangs, if they was about coming together, opening up black-owned businesses, giving jobs, programs to help people who are homeless, now, that'd be something you should join. But they're not doing that. They're joining gangs to kill black people, to sell drugs to black people. What do they see when they look in the mirror? They don't see a monster, a beast, somebody who's worthless, somebody who's here with no purpose in life, just waiting for their time, to get shot like all their other friends and peoples. When you could be doing something constructive between that time, before it's your time to go, you will remain powerless by being a gang member. Because they take away your rights, you're not able to make any money unless you become a rapper or something like that. But you'll never be able to reach to a level to change anything in your community. You'll never be able to gain power within the system. That's what they do. It sets you up to fail so you can always be a bottom class people. That's what happens when you become a street dude. Your children is going to have the same problems with racism and discrimination just like you. When you have the opportunity to stop that by doing the right thing, gaining power within the system by owning real estate, resources, and companies. Those are the people who control the government and laws. These big companies and organizations. They have a big say-so. They get laws passed in their favors. So you have to get to that level to change things. Or you need someone in office, and politicians. Someone of your color that can help your people. And you're not going to get that if you're a street dude. You're holding your people back. That's not the way to do it. Until you people start dropping your flags, nobody gonna ever respect you, because street respect don't count. You is the lowest form of a human being on the planet. Nobody respects that. In the real world. Only in the black communities, like these thoughts and single mothers, they respect that. That's why they date y'all, knowing that you're in poverty, knowing that their children are going to be in poverty. You can't change their condition because of your life. Nobody with common sense, nobody with power and real money respect street dudes. They view you like the savages you are, and they don't want you nowhere near them. So you're going to be in that condition forever.